Good morning. It is Sunday, and I believe it is the 10th. Anyway, I woke up. I wanted to tell you this morning. Now, 2 days ago I had weighed, right? And in the morning I thought I was the same weight I was when I left for vacation. And I was real jazzed about that. Then the next day I weighed and I was down 0.4. Okay. Now I weighed this morning, and it's been 2 days since I weighed that time I was down 0.4. And guess what? I was down this morning because I thought, I feel kind of thinner. I don't know what's happened. Maybe it feels like maybe my even more water's come down or something. I got on the scale this morning and I am down another 1.2 pounds. I believe it's 1.2 pounds. And I was just like, what? That is so crazy. That is awesome. So I'm thinking, okay, so maybe either, my water's really still coming down from vacation, and last week I actually was losing weight, but the water kind of kept its place, which still has to do with like the whoosh effect, because I was thinking, well, maybe it's the whoosh effect. If you've never heard of the whoosh effect, just Google whoosh effect and weight loss. It's what happens when you're, just really quick, it's like what happens when your fat cells, you are losing fat, but they place water in the cells as like a place marker. So until you get more fat, it's like, oh, we'll just get more fat. We'll just hold this water here because we're still using the cell. And then eventually the cell doesn't, you don't get more fat, but your body doesn't think that you're going to starve either. And so it feels okay to go ahead and let go of all those place markers, and you get what they call like the whoosh effect. That's probably very badly explained, so you probably want to look that up. But all of a sudden you experience a bigger weight loss all at once. So in any case, I'm really glad about that. And sometimes it just seems like nothing's ever going to change. And I feel like even if nothing ever changes, I still need to be doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right, to stay on track. So, because someday it will change, or if not, at least I'm doing the best that I can for myself. You know what I mean? So I have to just stay the course. You have to stay the course, because doing something else is not going to get you a good result. I mean, if I'm not losing weight eating good food, I'm certainly not going to, lose weight on pizza and milkshakes. You know what I mean? If anything, you're just going to gain weight. So you got to hold out, no matter how long it takes. You have to do what's right. You know what I mean? For your body. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that because I'm really excited about it. So I'll try not to move the camera. Sorry. All right, I'll see you in a bit. I'm making the kids some breakfast here. These are the Jimmy Dean turkey sausages and some French toast. So your elf on the shelf didn't move because you touched it too much?
Yeah, I thought it would move even though I would touch it.
I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow. Try it again.
Okay.
Breakfast, I'm having some French toast also, like the kids, but I'm using the Sara Lee bread for 2 points. I use 2 medium eggs, which is 0 points, and that's 1 Jimmy Dean sausage cut in half for 1 point. So this is 3 points for my breakfast. We're going to church now, and we'll probably go somewhere for lunch afterward. But look what I'm doing. I'm going to first take a foundation level of an orange on the way to where we're at, and then also I have a bit like a cup of 0 point pea soup in here. That'll lay the second part of the foundation for a good choice, and then I'll be able to stay on track because I got to get that blue dot, I do. Right, so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about what I'm doing and what I'm finding. I'm taking notes and finding what I think is working for me right now. And it may change, but one thing I'm realizing is that if I can only, before I get too hungry, if I can have some fruit that's giving me just a little bit, not like a huge amount or anything, some high fiber, something high fiber, that little bit of, fruit sugar will feed that, need for that quick glycogen, right? I mean, I want something, and that kind of calms me down. And then before lunch or dinner, if I could start out fruit, then like salad or veggies, or what I mean is like 0-point foods. So even like peas or beans or something that's 0 point, and layer that. So if I layer fruit, 0 point, and then whatever, it's like the top of the pyramid is going to be the things that I shouldn't have a lot of, but I can get through it and I can make better decisions, and I'm more full of whole foods that are high fiber. And I've been kind of doing that for a little bit and choosing that, and I think I'm just going to keep doing more of that because it seems to be very successful. And I wanted to point out, I like to eat. I always have. So I do like feeling like I have my tummy full and I'm satiated. But the fiber thing is amazing. And so on this new Freestyle program, something like this, layering my food like this, seems to really work well with it. Okay, for lunch we stopped at Smash Burger, and I got a classic burger on a multigrain bun and veggie frites, and I'm just going to cut this in half and eat half. And this is how much I ate. I ended up leaving all of that, so I'm going to need to take it home in a box. Okay, so I got a little box to take home of stuff, right? And so we're taking the kids to Dairy Queen for a small cone afterward. Alright, so I thought, you know what? I might could go for a small dipped cone. I haven't had one in a long time, right? And then I added up my points from Smash Burger after I had Smash Burger, right? Let alone, now I ate like less than a third of the veggie frites and then half of the burger, but I had a few of my husband's French fries, so I had to add those in. And thank goodness I only ate half of mine, because honestly I should have checked the points before we went there, because this classic Smash Burger, which I got on a whole grain bun, it was like 26. And here I was thinking I was doing a good thing. So I cut that in half, and then the veggie frites were 10, so I only took the portion of what I ate. So I don't know, maybe I obviously won't be having them for dinner because I can't afford the points unless I go into weeklies, which I don't want to do because then I won't get a blue dot. So I said, okay, it looks to me like I can't even have an old ice cream cone, small ice cream cone to myself. And then if I were to get a small dipped cone and at Dairy Queen and only eat half of it, I'm still just a few over, so I would have to eat like a third in order to get my blue dot, right? And then that means the rest of the day is nothing but 0 points. So I'm like, okay. And then my husband is so wonderful. He said, I will get a cone, I will get a small cone, and I will let you take some bites off of my cone. So
just some. It's for
less than a third, right? Just for a taste. And that brought me back down to 4 points for the ice cream cone, and that gets me my blue dot for today. And I think I can still spare like 2 points somewhere later if I wanted to, but mind you, I'm going to do what I need to do to get that blue dot no matter what. And lesson learned, check the points before you go out to eat so that you have the proper plan. A lot of people pre-plan. That's an awesome idea when you're going out because you know exactly what you're going to have, and sometimes it's a real big surprise. You think you're doing something good. Veggie frites, really? Veggie frites for 10 points, right? But it did give me an idea. I said, you know what, I could make veggie frites for a lot less than that in my air fryer. So I think I might try that. Anyway, just wanted to tell you, you know, it's This struggle is real. Keep sharing, you big handsome man. All right, look at these chips here. They have single-handedly ruined my blue dot for today. They have a lot of good stuff in them. They're really not so bad back here, but thanks to the smash burger, I did not have the room to have these chips. And I went ahead and had 2 servings of these chips. Why did I do it? I'll talk about it in a little bit. All right, everybody, I am about to get on that treadmill over there, and run my mile, and I think I might do a little bit more than that. For those of you who were asking about Bella, she's right down here. Let me give her a better profile. There you are. Hi, sweetie. She is doing much, much better. She's going to the doctor tomorrow for a checkup. And hopefully, she's not like 100%, but she's just about there. She's frisky and doing all the normal stuff she usually does. So, thank you so much for praying for her and giving well wishes. She's doing much, much better. So, we're real glad about that. Okay, guys. I'm just laying here with Bella for a little while. She's always liked, just laying with one of us. Okay, so I had a blue dot all day long until we were going back to church tonight, and then I had that fruit before, and then I took like a cup of soup so that I could have it right afterward, my 0-point pea soup, another cup of that, which was amazing. I even gave some to my honey. And then I came home, and the kids were bickering all the way home, and we were talking about all the things that we needed to do this week, and I just got a little stressed, and my honey was trying to help me, and he was saying, just go outside and get your run done, just go out and do it, make the kids something to eat, and I had already decided in my head, no, I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to eat these chips, because in my mind, I'm thinking they're comforting me right now, and I'm really stressed out and upset. And what I should have did was gone outside, like you said, and ran. And then I would have thought much clearer when I came in. I was supposed to only have 0 points tonight so I can keep that blue dot. And I didn't. I had like 2.5 servings of those chips, which threw me off. In and of themselves, I mean, they're not that bad. They're not Cheetos, or something like that. But they did wreck my blue dot. So I'm over on that. So that really, really upset me that I did that. But at the same time, I'm like, dang it, I just did it. Dang it. But anyway, I don't know, sometimes we just can't always be perfect. But now I know whenever I do things like this that I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done it like that, I know I need to make a plan to keep it from happening the next time. So tomorrow I'm going to be making a lot of kale chips and try to have those on the ready. But to tell you the truth, I just let the stress get to me. And my kids were just bickering, and it was just everything hit. And I was like, oh, I can't deal with this anymore. Anyway, and I did deal with it, and I dealt with it in the wrong way that I shouldn't, by eating those chips. So, oh well, they did have a lot of good stuff in it, but you know what? I'm going to be all swollen now because they have a lot of salt. So there's a price to pay for all of that. Anyway, full disclosure, I didn't get my blue dot today, and that's how I was victorious all day long, and then at the end of the day, I just kind of lost that. So just want to let you know, tomorrow is another day, and I am going to fight it like mad because now I have a plan. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that again. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.